Good morning, students. Today we are going to do some revision problems from chapter 3, Integral Calculus 2. Now from exercise 3.1, second problem, page number 100. Page number 100. Find the area bounded by the lines y minus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0, y is equal to 1, y is equal to 3 and y axis. Y minus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. This is the line given. The boundaries are y is equal to 1, y is equal to 3 and y axis. Now we have to take the line which quadrant it lies. Suppose if you put x is equal to 0 here, then naturally y becomes 4. When y is equal to 0, then this 4 comes to left hand side as minus 4 and it becomes minus 2 for x. Now we can drop the line 0 for 0 in x, y becomes 4. So this is the point. And for 0 in y, 0 y means it is on x axis, minus 2 comma 0. So the line goes. Now we are given the limits from y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 3. So this is the portion which we are going to find out. This is the portion which we are going to find out. Under the line about y axis from y is equal to 1 to y is equal to 3. Now this line lies in second quadrant of this y axis, second quadrant, and therefore it is negative. So area is equal to integral x dy, but since it lies in this part and we have to put minus sign, and therefore now we have to convert this equation in terms of y, that is minus 2 y minus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0, 2x plus 4 is equal to y, therefore x is equal to y minus 4 whole divided by 2. Now this becomes y minus 4 by 2 into dy from 0 to 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Just for our convenience, I can write this as 1 by 2 outside integral. Since this is minus sign here, to make this as positive, I can rewrite this y minus 4 as 4 minus y. 4 minus y. So I am including this minus sign inside the integration. So dy. Now on integration you get 4y minus y square by 2 from 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Half upper limit. 4 into 3, 12. Minus 3 into 3, 9 by 2. Upper limit is over. Now we are substituting for lower limit. 4 minus 1 by 2. 1 by 2. 12 minus 4, 8. Minus 9 by 2. Minus of minus plus 1 by 2. That is half 8 minus 9 plus 1 minus 8. Minus 8 by 2. Minus 8 by 2 is minus 4. Therefore 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 by 2. That is 1 by 2 into 4, which is nothing but 2 square units. Calculate the area by the parabola y square is equal to 4ax and its latest rectum. You know, parabola is like this. This is y square is equal to 4ax. This is the general form of the parabola, which is in right side of the y-axis. The right side parabola, right side parabola. Latest rectum, which is passing through x is equal to a. X is equal to a. 0 to a. Now we have two parts. That is, one is above x-axis and the other one is below x-axis. So one part and two parts. We have to find out the area of this entire part. So y is equal to root of 4ax is equal to 2 root a root x. Therefore, it is ranging from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to a. Therefore, area is equal to 0 to a, 2 into root a root x into dx. That is twice, because we have two parts in this. So area formula is y dx. Area formula is y dx. Therefore, 2 into 2 root 2, 0 to a, x power half dx. That is 4 root 2 into x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2, 0 to a. This 3 by 2 will be multiplied with the a, 4 root 2, as 8 root 2 by 3 into a power 3 by 2. A power 3 by 2 minus 0. That is 8 root 2 by 3 a root a, which is nothing but 8 root 2 a square by 3 square units. This is the area. Now we shall see the example 3.7, page number 99, which is very important question, which will be asked in 5-mark question. Find the area of circle using integration. That's all the question. Now, circle means, you know, the equation of the circle is x square plus y square is equal to a square. From this we can find out y square is equal to a square minus x square. As before, you can give x is equal to 0, what happens for y? When x is equal to a, what happens for y? Therefore, y is equal to root of a square minus x square. When you x is equal to 0, y square is equal to a square. Therefore, y is equal to plus or minus a. Put x is equal to 0, y square is equal to a square. Therefore, y is equal to plus or minus a. Plus or minus a. Now, we can take y is equal to a. We can take y is equal to a, and therefore the circle is ranging from minus a to plus a. But it is enough if you take from 0 to a and multiply it by 4. Therefore, area is equal to 4 times y dx. 4 times y dx from 0 to a. So, 4 into 0 to a, what is y? Root of a square minus x square dx. The formula for this is 4 into integral root of a square minus x square is x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a. The root, that is 0 to a. This is the limit. Now substituting the upper limit. On integration, we are using the formula x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a from 0 to a. So upper limit, when you put a, it becomes a by 2. When you put x is equal to a, it becomes a square minus a square, and therefore it becomes 0. So the entire term gets 0. Then here, when you put x is equal to a, you will get x a by a. A by a. A by a is equal to 1, and therefore this becomes a square by 2 sin inverse 1. Sin inverse 1. For lower limit, if you put 0 here, it becomes 0, and here also 0. So the a square by 2 sin inverse of 1 is pi by 2. So here we can write pi by 2. Therefore 2 gets cancelled with this 4, hence it becomes pi a square units. Now we can take example 3.17, page number 106. It is also one of the important problem. We have to do it very often. A firm has the marginal revenue function given by MR. MR is given as A divided by x plus B whole square minus C, where x is the output, A, B, C are constants. We are asked to find out the demand function is to be A by B into P plus C minus B. First we have to find out R, and then we have to find out demand function. After finding demand function, we can find the value of x only. So now MR is given to you. MR is given to you. To find out R, what we have to do? Integral MR dx. This problem we have already done it. That is integral A divided by x plus B whole square minus C into dx. This is equal to A into x plus B power minus 2 minus C into dx. That is A x plus B power minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 gives you minus 1 only. So minus 1 divided by the same thing minus C x plus K. This is R. Now I can rewrite this as minus A by x plus B minus Cx plus K, that is R. To find out K, we have to substitute x is equal to 0. When x is equal to 0, R is also equal to 0. To find K, that is 0 is equated to minus A by B minus C into 0 plus K. Therefore, K value is equal to A by B only. R is equal to minus A by x plus B minus Cx plus A by B plus A by B. Now this again can be simplified. by taking these two, minus a by x plus b plus a by b minus cx. So minus ab, cross multiplying for these two terms only. Then cross multiplying plus ax plus ab whole divided by b into x plus b minus cx as it is. Now this minus ab plus ab gets cancelled, which is equal to r. So r is equal to ax by b into x plus b minus cx. Now we are asked to find out the demand function. For getting demand function, P is equal to R should be divided by X. That is nothing but P is equal to AX by B into X plus B divided by X. Here Cx should also be divided by X. This X and X gets cancelled. This X and X gets cancelled. So A by B into X plus B minus C. Then P plus C is equal to A by B into X plus B. I can take this X plus B to left hand side as numerator, and here A by B into P plus C. Now X alone is equal to A by B into P plus C. This B is taken to the other side as minus B. This is what we need. You are asked to show that the question is given as to show that the demand function is A by P plus C minus B. This is the demand function. From this we are asked to find out X. Pass.